No, Francisca, you are right. And I think that Francisca was nowhere cool. Remember, you'll still be relating to a human being. That person may also have his flaws. So cool down. Let's see how far we can go with this one.
Juliana says, Uncle, please, what do you do when after letting him know you aren't cool with him for something he did, he only says, okay, without trying to find out what it is and does not make any attempt to apologize?
You are relating to a boy, not a man. He doesn't even want to know because he doesn't know how to handle it. So have a talk with him. Tell him we need to talk. And then he said that when you did this, I felt this way. Again, address the issue, focus on letting him understand how you felt than attacking him as a person. Let's go.
From Sarah, Uncle, some people find it hard to listen. What do you do or how do you handle it when your partner picks out certain words without placing value on the whole sentence? And he does this every time you try to discuss issues.
It's like now talking in the media. They reserve the right to pick whichever sentence you use and focus on it. So next time you're talking with him, note that he would use, so speak in ways, choose the kind of words he can't hit on. But this is somebody obviously trying to play games. He doesn't want to confront the issue. He wants you to rather apologize. So you to get better at the game. To him, it's a game. So learn the rules of the game.
AJ asks, they hurt you and rather act the victim, wanting everything to fall into place just like that.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, and that shouldn't be.
Uncle, we have a few comments in common, and that's in regards to the 10 faults. Some say it's too many, some saying 3 is okay. Uncle, give me cry.
I shared with you what's a woman's strategy. You two pick your number. You know, it's a democratic world. Pick your number, please. You can pick 2. I mean, pick 2, 3. But when you are married to somebody like Kweku, you have to pick 20. And even that may not be enough, but you can. Yes, let's go.
Uncle, if you meant to hurt the person, why are you apologizing?
Because sometimes it was you trying to call attention to something else. So we apologize so that we can go back to, why did you do this? What was it? And then we get better. Because sometimes somebody hurts you and the person is not aware he has hurt you, but you think he should know. And because of that, you do something to hurt the person. And then what you did rather catches attention. So we'll have to now go to the root of it so that we can go to the first one that escaped attention. It's like those of you who play soccer, the opponent whacks your striker. The referee doesn't see it. Another player will whack that person and hope that the referee won't see that one too. Because now you say you are blind, so be blind to all of us. And it doesn't help.
Rama says, Uncle, there's a saying that forgive and forget. However, I know it's not easy to forgive. I know it's easy to forgive, but forgetting is not easy. How do I forget the hurt?
I don't believe in forget. I believe in forgive. Forget is saying. No. I know. There's even a song. All you've got to do is to forgive and forget. That person who sang the song, I wonder whether he's still married. You know, no. Forgive, yes, but forget. Hey, I will remember. I remember because I can't help but remember. Just that I won't put anything. I won't use it. I won't let it have the same emotions. But I remember. You think that if on my birthday, you walk to me and you say something painful to me, every birthday I will remember, oh, today's my birthday. Okay, it's over, you know. One of my friends had the girlfriend breaking up with him on his hospital bed when he had just been operated upon. You think he will forget that? Forgive, yes, he forgave. But anytime he sees the mark, you know, let me tell you about this mark. The day they operated me, that day, my girlfriend walked into the recovery ward. He hadn't even been brought into the ward and broke up with him.
Oh,
don't tell him to forget. And anytime I meet him, I ask him about the girl.
How would he forget?
He shouldn't forget. I don't want him to forget. So anytime we meet him, I ask him, when was the last time you heard from Asimesi?
Oh.
All right, let's go.
Sometimes when you decide that you will want to let an action, you will not allow an action hurt you, the person continues to do it, and one day you might end up getting angry and blow up.
Yes.
How do you not get to the point of getting
So
angry?
as and when they happen, talk, bring it up, address it. As and when it happens, because it's true. You keep it in, you keep it in, you keep it in, you keep it in. There's a proverb. There's a proverb in one of our languages. It says that when the frog has taken in more than enough, it lets it out. So, what's the English for that one?
Whoa.
All right, let's go on.
Uncle, I know a lady who knows that her husband cheats. Immediately you ask her about it, she will tell you that it's the nature of men to cheat, and it's her responsibility to always pray for him so he can stop. Her husband loves her and takes good care of her, but still cheats. What's your take on it?
I admire that woman,
Wow.
and I think she's a wise woman. And I can tell you one thing: the man will stop cheating because of the woman. Because cheating loses fun when it doesn't bring you trouble. True. A lot of men who cheat is the adrenaline, you know. But I know a case where the man was cheating on the wife with a national service personnel working in his office. The woman storms the office one day and everybody thinks there's going to be trouble. Drags the girl to the man's office and says, Kojo, marry her so that the two of us can take care of you. Why? I know what is going on. Just marry. Go ahead and marry. And then walks out. The relationship ended. Yeah. Walked in there. Everybody saw it. And everybody knew what was going on. So they know, aha, madam has come. You know, go ahead and ask. So, where's Ajua? Oh, you are Ajua. Ajua, come. Oh, nice girl. I like you. Come. Takes her to the office. Ajua nini? Warren, why? Marry her too. So that the two of us, you have two people who can take care of you. And that was the end of the relationship with Ajua. Killed it. Yeah, so that woman she's a very wise woman.
From Tim, why is that most ladies tend to treat the guy who overtreats her well badly to the point of hurting him or disappointing him?
Tim, the operative word is overtreat her nicely. Too much of everything is bad, though. So there, I think the solution is in your answer. It's in your question.
Aramide says, Uncle, I agree with the being careful part, but I have come to realize that's the best option sometimes. You made mention of drawing attention to what hurts you, but there are people who never want to accept or acknowledge they've hurt you, if they feel it wasn't their intent. Some will go as far as doing reverse psychology thing on you, making you feel bad for the hurt that they caused.
Yeah.
How do you handle such a situation, being careful or withholding stuff you would have otherwise pointed out?
Well, find a way. Still bring the issue up. Sometimes write to them if that may get you better results. But I understand the reverse psychology when the person, and it's a game they play on you. And you must be smart enough to not go there, follow them there, to turn the table around. And if they are not getting it, you back off. And there was always another day and another time to address the issue.
Good afternoon, Uncle. My partner likes hurting me through teasing, but she said she will not stop. What should I do?
Okay. You too, find something to tease her about. It will help. So as she's teasing you, you're also teasing her. Both of us are laughing. Later on, both of us will cry together and make up. No, get a bit big-hearted about this. By the way, what is it she teases you about? If it is about your team, then I agree with her. Especially if you are now supporting Man U, you should be teased. Or you should be teased. So, if that is what it is, no. But if it is the teasing about anything that you are very sensitive about, especially something on your body, then no, she's wrong.
Uncle, is there a hurt that hasn't? If there's a hurt that hasn't been apologized, does it give room for one to walk out?
No. 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 Kauta, you said something. You said something. I want you to put it on record.
Oh, I said Akwane Pakodada.
Don't mind Kauta. No, it is not. And the onus really lies on you to find a way of bringing it to his attention or her attention. And let's hope you get a good response.
Tim is back. He's asking what causes a lady to maltreat a man who treats her well.
He's changed the question?
Because
I thought we addressed that one.
Yes, but he did a follow-up on it.
He did a follow-up. What was the follow-up?
He says what causes that is that they don't appreciate what the guy does for them, or they are just comfortable because they know the guy is down to earth for them, or is it too obsessed with them?
Or it's too obsessed with them. All right, Tim, no comment on your comment, but thank you for coming back.
Francisca says, very true, Uncle. Depending on our upbringing, things that hurt some of us are normal to others.
Yes.
A lesson I'm learning so well. We are not all the same.
No, we are not. We are not.
MD Han says, Uncle, doesn't one choose to forget at times?
Oh, sometimes when it gets too painful, we bury it. A lot of the things, for many of us, some of our most unfortunate experiences and traumatic experiences have been buried in our subconsciousness. Yes, but don't let anyone tell me to forget. If I forget, I forget. But don't tell me to forget. Forgive, yes, I'll forgive you. But I will remember.
Okay.
Yaira says, Uncle Ebo, most people avoid addressing issues no matter how objective the other party is. So a lot of things are left not being addressed.
Yes, unfortunately. No, Yaira, you are right. But it also says more about those people. They haven't matured yet. They haven't grown to the point where they can take responsibility. Because, look, not accepting fault is part of being irresponsible. You don't want to be responsible for your action or for your words. That is irresponsibility, and that is a mark of somebody who is still maturing, hasn't quite matured yet.
Tim says, when a woman gets to know that you overlove them, when women get to know that you overlove them, they start to take you for granted.
We've done that.
Okay.
We've done that, and he's actually even followed up on that as well. He's been quite active today, together with Francisca.
From Salia, hi Uncle. Why most women do not apologize why is it that most women do not apologize when they have done something wrong? Okay.
Is that a question?
Why is it that most women do not apologize when they have done something wrong?
It is not just women. Maybe your woman is not apologizing, but it's a human thing. There are people too who can send a message right now and say that why is it that men don't apologize? It has to do with the state of emotional maturity of the person. And it also has to do with how much investment the person wants to make in the relationship. And it could be either the man or the woman. The painful thing, I don't mind when a beautiful woman offends you, hurts you, and doesn't want to apologize. It is when the other kind hurts you and is not apologizing. That's what is painful. I know I'm going to be killed for saying this on social media. But hey, let's go.
What about people who are confident in themselves and that empowers them to hurt their partner?
Confident in themselves?
Yes.
No, nobody who is confident in themselves does that. No, nobody does that. It's a mark of somebody who has an inferiority complex. Your person has a quite often the people with inferiority complex are able to put on this this hardcore thing, as if they are very confident, but they are not. Poke them a little, and you see the raw, inferior, crying person inside there. Let's take the last question, and then we end because we've gone 10 minutes over. And we are doing that because of the technical issues and problems we had at the beginning. So please forgive us for this.
From now, is there a possibility for a hurt to overwhelm you if you can't forget? Should you leave the relationship?
The hurt would always grow if you don't address it. It will fester. It will get bigger. It would always grow. It won't, unless you make up your mind that, you know something, I have decided to let it go. I'm not going to think about it. But as long as it is hurting you, if it is not addressed, it will just take on a life of its own and continue to grow. All right. Oh, Captain, you have some juicy question there.
It just sometimes when you decide that you will not let an action hurt you and the other person continues to do it, it might end up getting you angry and you blow up. How do you get to the point of not getting angry?
We've done that question. We talked about that question earlier. All right. I'd like to thank you, and today thank you very much for being patient with us. We've had issues, but hey, we made it. That goes. Buama made it. Buama, we also made it, and thank God you made it there. We'll see you. We'll see you very soon. But to you, thank you for staying with us. God bless you, and all the best in the coming days.
I'm gonna fly in the balloon. Bye-bye. Trying so hard not to look on the ground, Sally. I actually thought I was going to be very scared, but and this is how we land.
Hello. They call me Uncle WHYTE. I am the CEO of Roman Productions, but I'm also very